So you want to be a coin collector. Well, before you get started, there's some certain things that you need to do and absolutely some things that you don't want to do if you want to be a successful numismatist, a coin collector. In today's video, we're going to talk about coin collecting do's and don'ts. And I promise you that this video will be more positive than negative, but we need to start out talking about some don'ts. And we'll get into the do's in just a few moments. But let's talk about some things that you don't want to do if you want to be a successful coin collector. Now, I say this because there are a lot of things that you can do that are going to hinder what you want to accomplish as a coin collector. They're going to get in the way. They're going to take years. You're going to spend money, time, effort, and not get the results that you want from this hobby of kings. And so let's talk about some don'ts to begin with. And the first thing is, please don't start out searching pocket change for rarities and varieties thinking that you're going to get rich. It just doesn't happen. You've got a better chance of winning the lottery while dying in a plane crash than you do of making millions of dollars searching pocket change. So a lot of people will go out and they'll get books like this. Now, this book is filled with some great information about errors and varieties, but the topic of this book, or the title of this book, I should say, is a little misleading, if you will. Because let me give you an example from this book. This is a 1970 proof reverse Roosevelt dime variety. Now, you notice here it says circulated estimated value of $10 to $15. I'm telling you now that you can find these all day long in boxes of Roosevelt dimes, and you're not going to get $10 for it. You're just not going to get that kind of money for it. So these kind of books are good for identifying certain varieties and errors that are out there, but you're not going to get rich. And the internet is now full of people that are just trying to get rich quick off of searching pocket change. So let's get that out of here and let's knock that one off first. Number one, don't search pocket change for rarities and varieties thinking that you're going to get rich. Number two, don't join chat forums, Facebook pages, posting pictures of common coins, of things that are just damaged coins, that kind of thing. It's just going to aggravate you. It's going to aggravate the people on those posts, on those forums, and you're not going to get anywhere, and you're going to get frustrated, and you're going to give up the hobby if you do that. So avoid getting on Facebook or other forums and posting just things that you don't know about. I understand that you want to ask questions, but there's a better way to go about learning and asking questions, and we'll talk about that more in just a moment. So number three, don't look at eBay listings or PCGS, NGC price valuations to determine what your coin is worth. And please don't use coin apps on your phone with just everyday normal pocket change, thinking that, because they're not accurate. And PCGS and NGC values coins at a certain rate because of their grading scales. And so, and that's another discussion for another time, but those numbers are typically overinflated, and you're just not going to get that kind of money for your coins. And Facebook listings, listen, people can ask anything for anything on Facebook. And so there are a lot of coins out there that people are going to put on Facebook. They're going to ask thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've seen them for stuff that's not worth it. And then people will have something, they'll see something on social media or on the internet, and they'll run to Facebook and they'll see somebody has posted this and they've asked $15,000 for it, and they think their coin's worth $15,000. And then they'll take it to their local coin shop and be told it's not worth that. And then they think that the coin shop owner is just trying to rip them off and that kind of thing. So be careful about where you get your pricing at. And we'll talk more about good pricing in a moment. Number 4, do not buy a microscope and use a microscope to look for dates, variants, varieties. We're going to talk more in a moment about what you should do. But unless you have bad eyesight, my father is 79, almost 80 years old. I got him a small microscope. He's been in a coin collector all of his life, but he has trouble seeing coinage now. And so I bought him an inexpensive microscope that he can use at home on his computer as he's looking through his coins so that he can see better. Short of that, do not use a microscope if you're just starting out trying to learn. Number 5, do not submit coins to PCGS or NGC or others for grading. The fact is, most beginners don't know what they're getting into. They're going to spend way more money sending something off to be technically certified and encapsulated. If you don't know how to grade coins yourself to begin with, you're going to lose money. And most of the time, you're better off to buy the coin already graded than sending it in to be graded. So number 5, don't send coins in to get graded if you're just starting out. And then number 6, this is a bonus here. Please don't buy coins off of TV ads or off of sketchy social media posts. You're going to get ripped off. There's a lot of fake ads out there, or there's a lot of ads that are selling stuff on TV that are normal, everyday coinage that they're way overinflated in their price. So please don't. A lot of people are getting ripped off, especially older people are getting ripped off and taken advantage of on these sites. So let's get away from the negative and let's talk about the positive. What should you be doing as a beginner numismatist? Well, number 1, buy this book. Go out and get you a copy of the red book, the mega red book. Okay, this is the 8th edition. This should be your textbook. This is going to be your Bible. It's going to tell you everything and anything that you would want to know about coinage. It's going to help with your grading. It's going to help with varieties. It's going to help with dating, identifying, you name it. If there was a college course on numismatics, then this would be your textbook. This is your Bible. The first thing you should do is go out and buy you a mega red book. The second thing that you need to do is buy a 10 times loop and learn how to use it. Okay, graders, professional grading companies use a 10 times loop when they're grading coins. And so you can get loops that are 30, 60 times. You can get them that are less. Get a 10 times loop and learn how to use it. You're going to do yourself great favors in the future by learning how to use a loop versus using a microscope. Buy a 10 times loop, number 2. Number 3, use your LCS. Use your local coin shop. If you're fortunate enough to have a local coin shop in your area, visit them often. Talk to the owner. Get his advice. Ask questions. Buy from him. If you want to learn, go and use your local LCS. Now, what do you do if you don't have a local LCS? Well, then you can join Facebook pages, those kind of things. Let me tell you, there's 2 YouTube channels that I would suggest, of course, other than our own here, in that it would be Coin Help You. Daniel does a fantastic job with his channel and with his website. And so I'll put a link to Coin Help You, to Daniel's Facebook or YouTube page in the description below. Check him out and give him a follow. Use the forums on his website to ask questions, to learn, but read, listen, learn. The second YouTube channel that I would suggest would be Ben the Coin Geek. He runs Old Pueblo Coin in Phoenix, Arizona, or in Tucson, Arizona. I'm sorry. You need to go and subscribe to his channel as well as ours, and listen to Ben, listen to Daniel, come back to this channel, and we'll talk more about the things that you need to know. Ask questions here. We'll give you good answers. But read, listen, learn, ask questions. All right. Number 4, or number 5, buy a scales. Buy a little digital scales that you can use for grams, for troy ounces, for those kind of things. This will be invaluable when you're trying to identify certain coins. This will be invaluable to making sure that you've got the right troy ounces in something that you've purchased. Also, you can buy a good set of digital calipers. Calipers are a great asset to getting to know the diameters of coins and whether something is in the right parameters that you're looking for. You can also, and I'm not endorsing these, or I guess they haven't, I'm not selling this for them. They're not sponsoring this video, but the pocket pinger, get you a pocket pinger. I'll also put a description or a link to this in the description below as well. You need to get a pocket pinger to identify, because there's a lot of fakes out there, especially when you start talking about Morgan silver dollars, that kind of thing. The pocket pinger even came, well, this one did, with a fake Morgan dollar to help, and you can download an app that goes along with this, and you can test your coins. So buy scales, buy some calipers, buy a pocket pinger, buy some of the things that you need to identify authentic coins and fake coins and that kind of thing. All right. Once you've done that and you've looked at your red book, you've identified coins that you like, something that sparks your interest. Collect what you like. Don't collect what other people tell you to collect or what's popular to collect. Collect what you like. Collect what you love to collect. And then choose that as a specialty. The more you learn about that coin, about the various dates, minting processes, and that's another thing that I don't have on this list, but you need to learn and understand the minting process. But choose a specialty. Choose a specialty, and then stay focused. Choose a specialty and stay focused. Don't allow yourself to get all distracted by, because coin collecting, there are so many different avenues that you can come to for coin collecting: quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, old, new, foreign, world coins. There's just so much that you can get involved in. But choose a specialty and stay focused. Now, that being said, you can learn a lot and build a modern set through pocket change and coin roll hunting. So go out, buy yourself a small Whitman folder, something that you can fill and put modern coins in, and find the best examples of it that you can. And you're going to learn a lot by just building modern sets, and you can do it very cheaply, very inexpensively. You don't have to spend a lot of money. When you get into older coins, it's going to be more expensive. Okay, so build a modern set, learn. Next, I think this is number 8, 9, I've lost track now. Join the ANA. The ANA is your profession, your hobbies. It's your go-to, right? They have a plethora of resources, of videos, and just there's all kinds of things. You'll get a magazine with this. You'll get all kinds of benefits with your ANA, your American Numismatic Association membership. So make sure you get an ANA membership. Join the ANA. Next, number 9, learn to grade. Learn to grade your coins. You can buy a book like this, Making the Grade, a grading guide to the top 50 most widely collected United States coins, or order this from the ANA, which we just talked about, Grading Standards for United States Coins. And as you go through here, this will really help you to identify different grades how grading, what are the parameters? What are the things that you need to know in order to grade a coin accurately? And so learn to grade, especially learn to grade the coins in your specialty. With that said, let me give you a bonus one here. So we're at 9 or 10 here. Start now. Start today. There's been times in my life over the last 40 some years that I've been collecting that I wasn't as involved. And I missed a great opportunity several years ago. I lived in an area that has a fabulous local coin shop. The owner is one of the most well-respected men in the coin collecting community. I lived just a few minutes from one of his stores for 11 years, and I visited there maybe 2 times. And I wasn't as active in coin collecting then as I had been before or since. And so get started now and stay active. And then lastly, if you like this kind of stuff, if you're interested in coin collecting, give us a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to this channel, and we're going to talk more about how to build your collections, how to inspire, how to educate, how to grow, and how to learn, and have the greatest of times in the hobby of kings. So until next time, take care. We'll see you soon.